The royal family has announced the details of the Queen's funeral, which is scheduled to take place on the 19th of September. The death of Britain's longest reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, has set a choreographed series of ceremonial events into motion, covering 10 days of national mourning. With the date of the funeral now confirmed, here's what will happen in the coming few days. The Queen passed away in Scotland. Her oak coffin left the ballroom at Balmoral Castle and is being taken to the Palace of Holyrood House in Edinburgh. Now, the journey is to the Scottish capital will take up to 6 hours. Now, the coffin is accompanied by the Earl of Dalhousie and the Minister of Carthy Kirk. Once it arrives at the palace, a guard of honour by the Royal Regiment of Scotland will give a royal salute. A military party will carry the coffin into the throne room, where it will remain until Monday afternoon. Then on Monday, there will be a procession that will take the coffin to St Giles's Cathedral on the city's Royal Mile. King Charles III and Queen Consort Camilla will travel to Edinburgh for the event. On Tuesday, that is the 13th of September, the Queen's coffin will be flown by the Royal Air Force to London. It will be kept in Buckingham Palace for the day. And then on Wednesday, that is the 14th, the coffin will be transported from the palace to Parliament's Westminster Hall on a gun carriage. It will lie in state for 4 clear days, from Wednesday until the morning of her funeral on the 19th of September. People will be able to walk past the coffin to pay their final respects to the late monarch. Then on the final day, that is the 19th of September, the Queen's coffin will be taken from Westminster House to Westminster Abbey for a state funeral. World leaders and several top dignitaries are expected to attend the event. The funeral will mark the end of 10 days of national mourning. And for more on this, we have been joined by Nila Nyakua, reporting for WION, encapsulating what the mood on the ground as King Charles III takes the reins.
So we now know from Buckingham Palace the funeral will be held on Monday 19th, and as we speak the Queen's coffin is making its final journey from her Balmoral estate to Edinburgh, the capital of Scotland. Now the oak casket itself, draped with the royal standard of Scotland, left her beloved Scottish estate this morning at 10 a.m. local time, beginning a 6-hour journey that will see her being taken to Edinburgh. Of course, that journey is 175 miles long. Now, we do understand, as the Queen does her last farewell to Scotland, bids her last farewell to Scotland, a place she truly loved, we understand that there will be designated locations along the route in Ballater, Aberdeen, Dundee and Edinburgh, where fans of the Queen can say their goodbyes. And of course the Queen was a very beloved neighbour to many Scottish people for many years, and this is a very sad day, this being the last time they will ever lay their eyes on a Queen they truly admired and loved. We've seen as the Queen's cottage moves along the route, fans have gathered along the route, paying their last respect, throwing flowers in front of the house as it moves along on its final journey.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.